got another box set. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is BoogieSnacks. You could go ahead and call me Boogie, and welcome to today's manga haul. This one's special. But before I go ahead and jump on into today's video, I want to ask you at home, what have you guys been reading or picking up lately? I always like getting to catch up with you guys with these videos to not only share my journey, but also see what you guys have been up to as well. And if you like anime, manga, or just like the vibes here in general, go ahead and mash that like and subscribe button down below. I have a lot of fun videos planned for the rest of the year that I can't wait to show you. Okay, I finished a cup of coffee already before we started the video, so this one's gonna be, let's just say I have a lot of energy. Let's kick this one off, okay? I'll see you in just a second. Okay, welcome back, you guys. Let's kick this video off with something that I just can't put down. Now, if you watched my last video, you would know that Udon Entertainment sent me not only volume 1 of Summertime Rendering, they sent me volume 2 of Summertime Rendering, and they sent me volume 3 of Summertime Rendering all before its release date. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit hesitant at first because these are chunky boys. They are just shy of 400 pages a pop, which is good as the consumer, right? But as someone that was trying to read a lot of it so I can talk about this series, I was like, this is kind of a lot of chapters, but this is actually a really refreshingly cool series to me. Our main character who returns home after the passing of a childhood friend. Of course, like a proper horror, mystery, sort of suspense drama series, things just don't go as planned. And in fact, once he returns home, he starts noticing all of these things that are slightly off. And of course, the mystery grows from there. Now, Udon did send me extra copies of volumes 1 to 3, so there is a giveaway, but all of those details, you'll have to watch the vlog episode. Now, a card should appear in the upper right corner, and I'll link it down below in the description. But if you want to win, go watch that video, enter it, and plus it's a really fun, cozy vlog, so go ahead and check it out. Did someone say slice of life? What screams slice of life more than a group of friends going camping, of course, exploring the Japanese mountain scene, hiking scene, making friends along the way, cute cafe scenes, the works, then, of course, laid back camp. I mean, you were probably already guessing. Let's be real. You probably have seen the hauls in the past, or you knew. Come on, you guys. It's laid back camp. In fact, I have a video where I really go in depth on laid back camp. I will link it above in the upper right hand corner, and I'll put it in the description box down below. But if you're looking for a cute, cozy, immersive read that you can sort of just dive into on a chill summer afternoon for the months coming up, yeah, look no further than laid back camp. And to be honest, a lot of the volumes, they're really easy to find right now. This isn't something that should be too challenging to find. So yeah, I fully recommend laid back camp. The manga is really good. Okay, where'd it go? Oh, God. Okay, so Udon actually sent me, it's so funny, you guys are always telling me to check out this series, and the first introductory I get to it is actually this hardcover, really nice art book. Udon was really nice to send over the Neon Genesis Evangelion TV animation production art collection book. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, not only is this thing really well made, I mean, you can just tell so much care went into the binding, just the hardcover, the art, the design of the front, the whole 9 yards. Just looking through these characters, which it makes me really want to check out Evangelion all the more, but it makes me want to learn to draw. Now, this is just so rad that once I have my new collection complete and I have all of my bookshelves up, all the lights are hanging, everything's all set up, I sort of want to find a way to put this up on the wall because I have enough friends that are into Evangelion, and it's just such a cool series in general that I've always been interested in diving into. When someone comes over and they see this, I want them to be able to just grab it up off the wall and just open it and just look at a lot of this art. Okay, Udon, if you're watching this, you're such a mad lad. Listen, these guys sent me all of the copies. I have this series complete. I mean, it's just already completed, okay? They sent me all of the copies for the original series and Steins Gate Zero. I finally own all of this series. This is such a cool moment. So if you weren't aware, Steins Gate Zero has this paperback release, but it also has this exclusive hardcover release. So not only did they send me the complete series for Steins Gate in this nice paperback edition, they also sent me all 3 of the volumes for Steins Gate Zero. I've always been curious of the Steins Gate Zero manga. In fact, I've seen it at stores, I've passed by it, and I've always just put off purchasing it, so I'm glad that Udon sent it to me. I'm going to read this so quickly. Steins Gate is one of my favorite series. Like mystery, science fiction, technology, absolutely hilarious moments, and like super cute and memorable characters, yeah, Steins Gate's gonna be the one for you. It's definitely more a cerebral series in my opinion. There's a lot of critical thinking that can go into this series, a lot of foreshadowing. It's one you're definitely gonna have to pay attention to. But if you're looking to sink your teeth into a series and you have yet to check out Steins Gate, let this this video be a little push in that direction.
Lately, I've been making content out and about and on the go. Now, I do my best to stay healthy when I'm out filming, but I'll take the extra help whenever and wherever I can. So when I got the opportunity to team up with Athletic Greens for today's video, I was all on board. Currently, AG1 is a comprehensive and convenient daily drink packed with 75 well-sourced vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients. I mean, it's made in New Zealand, which practically means it's made by hobbits, and who wouldn't want a nutrition drink made by hobbits? I've been drinking AG1 for about a month now. I typically drink it in the mornings before I go off to work, off filming, or whether I'm just at home at my desk having to edit or just starting my daily routine. Personally, I do enjoy the taste, and it sort of makes sense because it's naturally flavored with pineapples and vanilla, and I'm a fan of both of them. Athletic Greens is now offering the BoogieSnacks community 1 free year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D3K2 in 5 travel packs of AG1 free with your first purchase. Of course, links to all of this will be down below in the description box. So get out there, get creative without having to sacrifice being healthy with AG1 from Athletic Greens.
Oh, this haul is so good. I'm having so much fun here. Okay, except for the mess. There's boxes everywhere. It's a good mess to have. I will say that. The boxes and the bubble wrap and just the wrapping paper, it's all everywhere, all over my house, but it's a good problem to have. I've always wanted to collect all of GTO, the spin-offs and the original series. If you guys don't know what GTO is, it stands for Great Teacher Onizuka, and it is a certified classic series within the anime and manga community. The premise follows an ex-delinquent that turns teacher, and it's very odd because now they have this hardened style of teaching that's very unorthodox in the classroom, yet there's this level of bonding and understanding that Onizuka can bond with his students over and just interacts with the students on a completely different level that ends up being very rewarding, and one could even say effective. I found volumes 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9 of the spin-off series, and I also found volume 12 of GTO The Early Years. Now, what's so funny with GTO The Early Years, it's sort of a pun now because this thing came out in, I believe, like 1990 and ran until 1996. So yeah, it's definitely the early years. In fact, the series is older than me. I think it completes in about 30 volumes. I could be wrong. Someone can let me know down below, but I think it's 30. Now, the North American run for GTO The Early Years ran from 2008 to 2012. So even that is getting kind of old now. And then we have GTO 14 Days in Shonen, which is another spin-off series which ran from 2009 to 2011. I believe it completes in 9 volumes. This is just one step forward. This is actually a couple steps forward towards me completing not only GTO the original series, which I can show you volume 1. I own 1 volume of the original series. That's how expensive it is. Here is volume 1 for the original series. This is Great Teacher Onizuka. This is volume 1, okay? By Tokyo Pop, you can see that right there. This one is gonna be the expensive one to collect, but here is GTO 14 Days in Shonen. I think this is the last volume, and this is the only volume I own from GTO the early year. This will definitely be a huge pride of my collection once this is all said and done, and I'm very much looking forward to this. Sometimes I'm just staring at my manga collection, like I'll just be filming and just end up staring at this for 5 minutes. Now let me introduce you to another one that's definitely aging itself. This one I loved. Okay, I fell in love with the world building, I fell in love with the characters, I fell in love with the vibe that this series emits, whether it's from the anime or the manga, and this is one series in particular that actually gets really good reviews that had a great anime adaptation. The closest series I can think of that gives me similar vibes to Natsume's Book of Friends that you may have heard of is Mushishi. Definitely not the same series, but there are some parallels, and if you have seen both of the animes, I think you might understand what I'm saying. Now, this is actually put out by Shoujo Beat. I haven't picked up something from Shoujo Beat in a while. This is definitely going to be a comfort series for many of us, and if you've never heard of Natsume's Book of Friends, like I mentioned before, it has a great anime adaptation, and I highly recommend you check it out before even thinking about trying to collect all of the volumes, because it is going to be quite challenging to complete this series physically. Plus, who doesn't like adorable cats? Finally got volume 1 part 1 of Ascendance of a Bookworm. I didn't expect to like this series. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't expect to like this series. It's another isekai. Do I need another isekai in my life? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Have an adult Japanese woman who unfortunately through a series of events perishes away in modern day Japan and then somehow wakes up in a different world. And this world that she wakes up in is a fantasy world that isn't necessarily as much technologically advanced as, well, modern day Japan or the modern day world. But since she retains all of her memories, there is this inherent love and an obsession with reading and just being around books in general. The odd thing is that she can't find any and quickly finds out that this world really only has literature for the nobles and the elite class of society. And the adventure sort of kicks off from there, where we have our main character sort of just like deciding for herself that she's going to make books readily available to the general public for the entire world, and all of the things that go into that. So like the printing press, ink, so on and so forth. And it's just such a really good story for book nerds like myself. And I know a lot of us are that are watching this channel. So even if you're not looking for another isekai, at least check out the anime. You might just find it good. I don't know. I found it really nice. Ooh, it's time for another box set. So while I was out vlogging, I actually had a bunch of things that I wanted to buy at Barnes & Noble, and it just dawned on me that I have never asked to see the box sets that they sell in person at a physical Barnes & Noble store. I've been on the website and see what they offer. In fact, I've thought about buying a few box sets from Barnes & Noble before in the past, but never in person. So while I was doing my normal haul at Barnes & Noble, I just decided to ask one of the workers there, hey, what box sets do you have on hand? So if you guys would have guessed it, I picked up the Dragon Ball complete box set, the original series, and now I can finally start reading Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z in its entirety. I mean, come on, man. Oh God, this is such a good summer of reading for me. So as you can clearly still see here, it's still all wrapped up. So let's unwrap it together. And you guys, of course, will be the first ones to see the contents inside. So here we go. Here's the front. There's one of the sides. There's the back that you can see here, which I really like how it's the perspective of all of them sort of like looking down. That's pretty cool. And then of course we have the last side here, and let's go with the bottom. Nothing really crazy down at the bottom. You can see the Viz and the Shonen Jump logos down there. And here is the top. Now for the unveiling. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I forgot they were red. This looks so cool, and I forgot that they make a solid image. Oh, this is so nice. Let me just look at this. I think we should also get a pamphlet and a poster. Yes, that looks like what's in here. Okay, so you also get a little pamphlet and of course a poster, which I will show you right now. Here is one side of the poster, and then of course these are always double-sided, so here's the other one. So it's pretty much just like the One Piece box sets, much like the Dragon Ball Z box sets, where you're gonna get a little pamphlet and then you're gonna get a double-sided poster. I personally don't do much with these, but they're nice to have as collector's items. This is so iconic. I can't wait to read this, you guys. This has just been a whirlwind of manga collecting for me these past couple weeks with the vlog episodes, these manga hauls. I've completed Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z now in my collection. I have all of freaking Steins Gate. There's just been so many wonderful pickups. GTO, early access copies to summertime rendering. I'm in a very happy place as a manga collector. Now for the real question, what do I read first? All right, and with that being said, I think I'm gonna let you guys go here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you'd like to go ahead and support the channel, go ahead and mash that like button down below. It lets me know that you're watching at home and I can continue to make more content just like this. And of course, as always, nothing has changed. If you'd like to stick around for more videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you in the community. I think the only logical next step is to just get reading. So expect some reading vlogs on the near future where I just take you guys out for a weekend and just go read a bunch of manga in a bunch of really cool locations. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good night.